Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot, always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, November 16th. It's almost the weekend, folks. You'll be interested to know today is the Great American Smokeout. The American Cancer Society sponsors the Great American Smokeout on the third Thursday of November every year, challenging smokers to give up cigarettes for 24 hours. If you or a loved one smoke cigarettes, consider joining the movement and take the first step toward quitting cigarettes forever. And remember, people might be on edge today. So let's all be super understanding and patient. That couldn't hurt. Look out, everyone. There are only 7 more days until Thanksgiving. Now let's check out the weather and the tides in our area. It looks like we're in for a day of showers likely, mainly before 10 a.m. and mostly cloudy, with a high near 71. Then calm wind becoming west around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. The chance of precipitation is 60%. New precipitation, amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch are possible. Tonight, we'll have a chance of showers. Mostly cloudy, with a low around 60 and calm wind. The chance of precipitation is 40%, but not amounting to much. It is currently 61 degrees, with 91% humidity and mostly clouds. Also tonight, the sun will set at 4:46 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:20 a.m. Today, we are catching rumors we could see Santa Ana conditions early next week, which will warm temperatures and keep us dry. By Thanksgiving Day, our onshore flow returns, and we cool down. Travel weather next week across the southwest looks dry as of now. The first high tide today will be at 6.1 feet right around 9:42 a.m., with a -1/2 foot low tide at 5:30 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 63 degrees. Now here is a snapshot of the surf forecast from surfline.com. We have a fresh south to southwest and south swell, building through Friday with waist to stomach high waves, chest high sets at focal points. Some south to southeast and south wind swell Thursday morning, dropping quickly. Longer period south to southwest and south swell tops out on Friday. Northwest energy in the morning, fresh west swell in the afternoon, widespread waist-chest high surf, with select focal points reaching head high. Lighter winds on Friday, potential for good conditions. In national weather, we'll have heavy rain for southern Florida. Rain and snow in the western U.S. low pressure moving from the northeast Gulf of Mexico across Florida will bring heavy rain into Thursday, especially for southeast Florida, which could produce areas of flooding. A Pacific storm stalled off California, and another storm in the northwest U.S. will bring rain and mountain snow over the next few days. Let's switch over to transportation now and check out the planes, trains, and automobiles for a moment. Caltrans maintenance crews will close the northbound and southbound Interstate 15 express lanes between the Duenda Road overcrossing and the West Bernardo del Palmaredo Road off-ramp, Monday through Friday night from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Also a note, another dump day event will be taking place this week in San on Saturday, November 18, from 8 a.m. to noon. San Diegans can bring non-hazardous, unwanted items to the free Caltrans District 11 Dump Day event. It will be held in Chula Vista Maintenance Yard at 570 C Street in Chula Vista. Now moving on to some of the biggest news from Wednesday. Iceland has experienced a significant increase in seismic activity, which we've been talking about all week. Over 700 earthquakes reported on Tuesday and another 800 since midnight. Meteorologists detected sulfur dioxide, indicating magma near the ground surface. Most earthquakes occurred in a magma dike at a depth of 2 to 3 miles, with signs of deformation and ongoing magma flow. the likelihood of a volcanic eruption remains high. The situation has raised concerns due to its proximity to populated areas and critical infrastructure. Iceland is under a state of emergency as residents brace for potential eruptions. We are still keeping a close eye on this story. And in sports news, this weekend, F1 is heading to Las Vegas from November 16 to 18, with the Grand Prix featuring a 3.8-mile track, cutting through the iconic Las Vegas Strip. Drivers will navigate past landmarks and hotels, reaching speeds of up to 212 miles per hour. The race schedule in Pacific Standard Time includes practice sessions on November 16 and 17, qualifying on November 18, and the main race at 10 p.m. on Saturday, November 18th. Qualifying will be around 3 a.m. East Coast time. I will not be awake for that race. Have you heard of the Sphere yet? The Sphere in Las Vegas is a groundbreaking $2.3 billion venue, conceived by James Dolan and David Dibble, revolutionizing entertainment in the city. Standing 366 feet, high and featuring a 516-foot-wide LED screen, it offers a unique, immersive experience for its 17,600-seat audience. The venue boasts the world's largest concert-grade audio system, impressive exterior LED displays, and has already hosted U2's grand debut. Sphere Entertainment Co. will showcase F1 Las Vegas Grand Prix content on the exterior of the venue's Exosphere in real time this weekend. Tonight, on Thursday Night Football, the 5-4 Bengals take on the 7-3 Ravens playing at home. Kickoff is at 5:15 on Amazon Prime. And in the NBA last night, the Lakers, playing at home, lost to the Kings 125-110. LeBron scored 28 points. And the Celtics, playing on the road, beat the 76ers 117-107. Tonight, the Warriors are at home taking on the Thunder. In hockey news, the San Diego Gulls, playing at home, lost to the Charlotte Checkers 3-2. And tonight, the Kings are at home against the Panthers. And now a greeting from our sponsor. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real, south, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in the divine experience of their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini during lunch or just breeze through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5, so stop on by and grab a coffee and pastry to go. And don't forget to tell them Sunny sent you. Now back to the show. In some very important news about our favorite furry animals, there's a concerning rise in a highly contagious and sometimes fatal respiratory illness affecting dogs in the U.S. vets. Recommend keeping pets away from social settings like parks and boarding facilities. The illness, lasting weeks, leads to severe pneumonia. Cases have been reported in Oregon, San Diego, and Las Vegas. It's essential to monitor pets for symptoms like persistent coughing, appetite changes, and altered energy levels. Experts are investigating the disease, named Streptococcus zooepidemicus, or Strep Zoo in some areas. Cases have been on the rise for a few months now. We will continue to provide you with updates on this situation. Now in the stock market Wednesday, Wall Street extended its rally, encouraged by the prospect of delayed interest rate hikes due to cooling inflation. The Dow Jones rose 5%, reaching its highest level since August. The S&P 500 gained 2%, and the Nasdaq barely edged above the flat line. Cryptocurrencies, led by Bitcoin, surged over 6%. Oil prices fell, with West Texas Intermediate at $76.51 per barrel. Target's shares surged over 16% after strong Q3 earnings. Goldman Sachs predicts the S&P 500 to end 2024 at 4,700, a 5% increase. However, I have not been told, as of yet, that Goldman Sachs has some sort of future predicting machine. So let's take that comment with a grain of salt, shall we? In other crypto news, to also take with a grain of salt, the Shiba Inu community anticipates a surge to 5 cents, fueled by recent gains in the broader crypto market. Currently traded at 0.000008895 cents, SHIB's potential leap to $0 and 5 cents faces a formidable challenge, requiring a 562,000 and 3.36% increase. Telegun's forecast envisions a $1 peak for SHIB by 2050, suggesting the 5-cent milestone could be reached between 2040 and 2050. If all of that happens, a measly investment of $100 today would return over $10 million if the crypto reached $1. Making a pivot here to events around San Diego. San Diego's top concerts from November 17 to 23 include the debut of the Gourmet Blues Concert Series at Humphreys Backstage Live featuring Thornetta Davis and Bill Magee. The Gourmet Blues Concert Series, held monthly, offers a music and dining ticket package, including a 3-course pre-show meal. Rock Hall of Famer John Fogerty will perform at Harrah's, showcasing Creedence Clearwater Revival classics. In entertainment news, the reviews for Ridley Scott's Napoleon are mixed. Critics praise Joaquin Phoenix's late portrayal, Vanessa Kirby's scene-stealing performance, and the film's surprising humor. Some highlight the epic battle scenes, while others criticize the script for its narrative convenience and lack of insights into Napoleon's character. Despite feeling like a teaser for a longer director's cut, the film's humor, action, and standout cast make it a must-see. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the thought of the day. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. So as we head into the last 2 days of the week, get yourself a good sweat in and grind so you can move one step closer to making your dreams a reality. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my friends. Whether you're heading to work, an event, or just enjoying the day, stay safe and enjoy your day to the fullest. We'll be back tomorrow with another Sunny Mornings podcast. Thanks for tuning in.